So I'm in Jakarta, and I wanted to show you why I like the city so much. It's just the intersection of chaos, of things that shouldn't work but somehow do. So more intuition than logic, I suppose. It's nice to have that feeling in a big city of 25 plus million people. There's no way to do a census, so really, are there 25 million, 50 million? There's really no way to know. But you can see the infrastructure here. It's the capital city, even though it's technically moving to, I think, Kalimantan. You can see right here, there's no potholes. The infrastructure for the roads, for the cars and the motorcycles, is perfectly fine. Now, for pedestrians, it's non-existent. You'll see right here, you'll see a couple of motorcycles right behind me. So everyone has to sort of get along, right? Because the infrastructure is essentially non-existent for pedestrians. But I love the cars here. So here's a Honda Brio, also known as a Satya. And that's the other thing I like about Asian cities. They have cars, smaller cars, that you can't find in the US. You can find the Honda Fit, but it's essentially a mini hatchback that you can't really find in Western cities because, well, I don't know why. Honestly, I really don't know why. So you go around, and one of the great things about walking here is just the way the stores are built. You can go in, and you'll see right next to each other, you'll see like a salon, and then right next to it, maybe you'll have a 7-Eleven style. Over here, it's called Alpha Mart. Have Indomare and Alpha Mart. And if you want to top up your GoPay, Gojek is the app, the super app out here. So if you come here, make sure you get the Gojek app, and then you can try to get a GoPay account as well. But right next to it, you'll see, I'm not even sure what this place is, but you'll see right here. Now again, if you look at this, like I said, there's really no sidewalks, right? But inside any of these places, right, if you're able to walk up and down, inside any of these places, you might have just the best pastries, right? You just have to know where to go. If you're local, you know where to go. If you're not, it's just a time to explore. Let me show you right here. So right here, we're going to pass by a seafood restaurant, right? Right next to a beauty salon. Again, there's no zoning, so everything's kind of interesting, right? You've got looks like a housing complex behind me. I unfortunately stepped in front of this person's way. That didn't cuss at me, didn't yell at me or anything. Just kind of, like I said, you kind of have to get along. If I could show you the traffic, there's no. This right here is a slow day for traffic, right? So in a normal situation, people will just be navigating and trying to figure out where to go. And I haven't seen anybody yell at each other, right? So anyway, so right here you'll see you're in a seafood restaurant. So you pick something out, and again you can see right here. So just be walking by. Hi, how you doing? Everyone here is really friendly. So hi, how you doing? Just say hello. Hi. Sampai jumpa. So you'll see. Again, I don't even know those people. I just met them for the first time. So you'll see right now it's pretty friendly people. This is kind of interesting. You've got a French-style kitchen over here. So overall, right, the entire place is really interesting. And let me see if I can show you what I just went to a store, one of my favorites, and it's great. I mean, it's got, French-style pastries. I always kind of joke that anywhere you have oil and gas, you're going to have the French and the British show up. And that's true. But at the same time, when they do show up, well, over here it would be the Dutch as well. In fact, why don't I show you this? Let me walk over here. And so, again, it's all these places. Any one of them could have something that you've never seen before. Like a durian pastry. I just passed by a cake shop that made custom-made cakes that, were just amazing. The kind of things that are, quote-unquote, Instagrammable. And they're they're expensive for Jakarta. But to have a homemade cake, you're looking at about $65 US. Again, for a nice cake that is just custom made to any way you like it. So over here, like I said, I mentioned the Dutch. This is Holland Bakery. So you've got this really interesting situation. You've got the Chinese. Everyone's come here, right? Because the South China Sea, also known as the Straits of Malacca, attracted everybody. This is still the place where most trade takes place, based on the water. So, and we haven't even explored anything. Look behind me. There's a lot more to see. So hopefully, if you get a chance, to come out to Jakarta, you will, and maybe try to walk around. I'm just wearing sandals, and if I can do it, so can you.